Good morning, everybody. Hey, this is the most anticipated. We are finally here. This is the Good Morning podcast.
Cheers.
I'm here with my co-host, man, Dean, a.k.a. Latino Tarantino, man. This is episode 1, and we are finally here, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good and really excited about our guest today. I want to get right into it.
Let's get it, man. Who we got in today, man?
We got one of the most popping, hottest Instagram stars in the world right now, man. Miss Damnhomie herself.
Woo!
What's up?
Hi.
Hey. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah. I've always wanted to ask you this, Damnhomie.
Hi, man.
Hi, Chang.
Always wanted to ask you this. What's up with your voice?
Yo, I thought you were going to start this interview. I thought you want to be friends.
I am. That was literally, I want to be honest with you.
I have different voices. This is my regular voice.
Okay.
And then I have like my porn star voice. If I,
Ooh, I
got my voice if I get tight or if I'm angry, if I want to like my mad voice. And I have a white voice in case like I would go back to having a regular job.
So you're saying like most females, they got like, do they got different voices for like different
Everyone got different voices. You got a white voice.
And stuff?
What's your white voice?
All right, let me see.
Hello, officer. I don't know me.
Hello, officer. How you doing today?
That's literally the only time he uses it, I guarantee you.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Nah, for sure, man. I'm glad that you're here. How you liking Miami so far?
It's not bad. I kind of fuck with it. The vibe is good.
Yeah, nah.
So you fit right in.
Do I?
Yeah.
I feel like I do not
so.
at all. I stand the fuck out. Like,
I mean, you
I do like the drip, shout out to the Tims, that's pretty cool. I don't know if they can see that right now on the camera, but yeah, that's dope.
No, you look like one of Dr. Miami's proteges,
Yeah.
as long as I don't look like Dr. Tampa's, that's fine.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny.
Exactly.
Right.
So I got a question. I'm gonna just shoot it right out the dark. We just gonna go right into it, man. If you had to have a female like you, beautiful, got a lot going for yourself, you got a lot going on in your life. What does it take for a guy to get your attention? Like, what does he have to do? Does it,
Okay, so step 1, you have to be ugly. You can't be like a pretty boy.
Whoa. Let's stop real fast. So you telling me from the rip, the ugly one is the one.
Bitches love ugly dudes. I don't know why. Because you know what it is? We think like, oh, no one else is going to want him. Bitches want the ugly dudes. I can't explain why. Like, the uglier, the worse. Because you think like, oh, he's going to be faithful to me. So when he cheats, it hurts like double as much. Because
because he doesn't have many options. That's right.
You think that, but they do. Because every bitch is thinking, oh, he's not going to do me like that.
Yeah.
The reason we don't go for pretty boys is because we assume they're going to do us dirty.
Well, when he gets options is when he dates someone as hot as you.
I've had a guy tell me that. Like, one time I'm walking in the street with my ex, and he's like, you see all those bitches looking at me? If you wasn't with me, they wouldn't even be looking. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? But
that is true.
If you want a girlfriend, you got to already have one.
Yeah, every time you attract honey with more honey, or bees, use the bees with honey, you know what I'm saying? So what you do is, this is what I do, that is very true. I definitely have like a nice female with me, and that definitely brings more females to me, like, you know what I mean? So
and if you only go after bad bitches, then other bad bitches is gonna be like, oh shit, well he could get her.
You're right.
Do you date ugly bitches, Chink? And what's ugly? This is subjective.
Yeah, all right, so yeah, I was about to say that, because what might be ugly to me might not be ugly to you, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So
right, I like females that kind of look like me a little bit, but with tits and stuff.
Okay, that was a little weird, but
but that's pretty to me. That might be ugly to you, but my point is, what do you date ugly chicks that you consider ugly? You like?
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I just think they much better. You know what I mean? Than bad females. I can start from the physical aspect, you know what I'm saying? They get real nasty, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They do their thing, that little young.
The question should be, do you fuck ugly bitches? Because no one actually dates an ugly bitch. Like, women would date an ugly dude, men will never say, oh yeah, that's my girl. That you guys could be married and he'll never admit to it.
Yeah.
I would say so, that's true.
And then the chick would be like, motherfucker, we got 2 kids together. What do you mean we're not together?
That don't mean nothing. We're not together. You're not my girl. Ugly bitches are better because they do more for you. Like a hot bitch, she's not gonna take take time out of her day to do something nice for you. The women don't cater anymore because they gotta cater to themselves.
Yeah.
Y'all do these bad bitches so dirty for so long. After a while, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna put myself first. I'm tired of putting you first.
And putting yourself first means you're gonna have 10 motherfuckers
Exactly.
doing shit.
So
I gotta have a backup,
on
a backup,
each
a
day.
backup.
So the
Ugly
next-
bitches, they more loyal and they do more for you. They'll cook for you. They
That's
take care of
true.
you, give you back
Massage your
massages,
feet.
Yeah,
and they
true.
get better head.
Really? Wow. Okay. Wow. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a couple baddies that done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying? Ain't no
You know what that
Nah.
means? That means they used to be ugly in high school. If a bad bitch got some good pussy or she got good head, she used to be ugly. Ain't no way she was a bad bitch her whole life and she got good pussy. It doesn't exist.
That's
doesn't
pretty
exist?
interesting.
Nope.
I do notice that, and I hate to single them out, but like Colombian and Venezuelan women who are gorgeous, but I don't know, they just boring in the sack. I don't know.
See, me,
because they're so hot that they feel like they could just lay there.
Or maybe
and
your
a guy-
expectations are way too high.
Because I did a lot of ugly bitches, damn homie. I did a lot of ugly bitches.
All
who
right, so what's a
spoiled
lot
me.
though? What's a lot?
I mean, she or nah.
One
They say
too
the
many
average
is
man-
already.
They say the
Right,
average
what's it?
man. It's on Google. I googled it. It says the average man has been with about like maybe 10 women like their whole life.
Sure.
That's what it
Dating
says.
wise, maybe not
That's
like.
what it says.
Okay, so out of 10, let's say, how many were ugly?
9.5.
Damn.
Yeah.
So all right. So what do you prefer more in a guy though? Real fast, man. Like
Okay,
if you had to choose between like if they had money, like all right, ready? This is the list.
Okay.
6-figure income, no kids, great benefits, job, you know, all that good stuff. Went to school. Never
Wait, slow down.
Never
One question
cheated.
at a
Yeah, what the
time.
fuck is
No,
going
I know what you're saying, like, what
I'm
the
running
type.
down the list. I'm running down the list.
Fuck
of the
that.
type.
Ask question by question.
All right, ready? Okay.
Six figure or broke?
Yeah, 6-figure or broke. But the other guy, like the guy who has the job. and
Oh,
everything,
basically
he's-
like a guy with a good job. Like
he can't fuck good or nothing. The guy who broke got the best dick in the
every
world.
bitch is picking the broke guy with the good dick. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but I got money. Like I don't need a man with money. Like I need the one thing I don't have is dick.
So do you think?
Right.
So do you think that a guy with money fucks better than a guy with no money?
I think they definitely fuck. They're trash in bed. I could tell you that.
Who-
Any man,
who's trash?
the man that has a good job, that has like a good career, there's no way he's gonna be good because he's busy. He got shit to do. Like he's working. A man that ain't got shit to do all day but jerk off, like and look at like
Yeah.
bitches on the gram. Bitches is picking him, but there's other reasons. Like I would pick the broke guy because I always want to have like a one up on a man. Cause that way I stay in
Wait, that's a good
control.
one. What do you mean by that?
Meaning, like, whenever I date, I've never dated, I don't like dating guys that have more than me. I've always dated guys that have less than me because this way I'm in control. And what can you tell me? Like, bro, I'm in control over here. Like, I got the power. Like, we're in my crib. We're doing what the fuck I want to do. We're gonna go eat what I want to fucking do. Like, your only job is to give me dick and shut the fuck up and be loyal. And once they
So basically,
cheat,
you like to be in control. You like to wear the pants.
I like to be the man in the relationship,
Wow.
basically.
And you know what's crazy?
Nah,
But what's crazy in 2021, bro? These females are the new men.
Yeah, cause
Like yo, when I say that, bro, I don't mean like they
Finger in the booty?
Bro, they doing
Nah,
I don't
we
know
don't
what that
even
means,
gotta
but they
take it
doing
there.
all type of shit, bro.
You
Like,
could
yo, it's-
emasculate a man
It's
without
like
doing
now.
any
It's
of
like
that.
the female is the one that's like, yo, we going out to eat tonight.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm taking like you know what I'm saying. Like yo, make sure you in
2021.
the house by a certain time. You see how
Women
she
are
said
mad
it's really a
bossy.
thing.
Wow.
And there's a
Because-
lot of men I know right now too that's they okay with that. They like, yeah, you know, I got this one. She taking care of me. You know, she doing she. You know what I mean? It's just, and maybe to me it's like it got to be a balance. So to me, I feel like it might be like girl that's successful, broke nigga, or guy that's successful, broke bitch. But
See-
she's a bad bitch.
But
Yeah,
guys don't
that's
even
not-
date that anymore. In 2021, successful men almost want a successful woman. We just don't want to be with successful
No,
men.
I'm gonna tell you now. They want the girl that's gonna not do shit, just sit
Yeah.
in the corner and do whatever.
I'll
'Cause
agree with
if
that.
the guy, you gotta think about it too. You know, because I feel almost the same way. If a guy, if I'm bringing all that, and I don't mind having a woman that's equally as successful. Don't get me wrong, but I would prefer to have a woman that is just just do 2 to 3 things. You know, make sure the house is clean, suck my dick good, and cook.
And
You know
That's
what I
what-
mean? That's it.
and-
You know what I mean?
be a
I'll
table.
make sure everything else is taken care of. You know what I
Be a
mean?
table so
That's
you
what I'm
eat
saying.
your breakfast off.
And eat, yeah,
Right.
especially
That
the table
has to be
part.
one.
If
That's
you
why
can't be
when
on all
people say,
fours
like,
while
you
I
want-
eat, it's over.
You can never be with someone that does what you do because y'all will always be in competition. Men just want a girl who's like, oh my God, you're so great. Like, they just want a cheerleader.
Right.
So that's another reason,
Right.
like,
So
I
now,
think dating altogether in 2021 is fucked.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pointless nowadays.
Yeah,
it's
it's
no-
nothing like the way our grandparents.
especially in
did
Miami, I
together
feel
50
like
years.
in
Yeah.
Miami itself, you can't find a female out here to wife or to be with. You
'Cause
know,
it's
that's just
summer.
how I
Bitches
feel.
is fucking. Like, that's
This-
why I could never date
this
a guy
city
from
to me-
Miami because y'all used to bitches fucking right away. And it's like, oh, get to know me. Give me a
Raw,
second.
too, just
And they're
like-
like, why would I get to know you? That bitch is fucking. That bitch is fucking. Like, I ain't got time for you.
It's summer year round.
You gotta keep it real. You ever had one night stand?
I tried once to have a one night stand.
You tried to have one? How
Yeah.
did that go? How do you try? I know, you know, if I was with you, it wouldn't be a try. So it had to be something went wrong.
I'm talking to this guy, and this is the same guy who, by the way, when we first met, I think he liked me better as a bum bitch than he does now. We still talk till this day. It's been 3 years. Like, when we met, we already been spoke, like, on the phone for, like, hours and hours,
Right.
to where I felt like he put enough work in for some reason.
Right.
And at that time, I was going through a breakup. Like, I
Okay,
just,
all right, so let me pause right there.
Yeah.
Already not a one night stand. Continue.
how is
Right.
it
I was
not?
about to say, it's
Oh,
already
well,
past
wait.
that.
Why? Because we spoke before. But what if you've never
Yes.
met in real life? No. One time.
Well, then that's 90 Day Fiance.
Let's bring it back. Wait.
But one night stand is
So,
you meet at a
it's
club
okay,
and you
it's
talk for
No, it
hours.
doesn't. Nah. It's 2021. You can meet in the DM. That counts.
That's not a one
It's
night.
the same thing
You
as a
can
club.
meet up with somebody.
Wait.
No, is this before the meetup? Like, you just message and stuff? That's cool.
Yeah,
You can
okay,
message
like
and
a
all
pretend
that.
you
I'm talking about
message
the
a
first time
bitch.
y'all ever hung
Well,
out.
I was getting there.
Okay.
Message,
Okay.
but I want to establish that we did speak ahead of time.
Not a
So
one night stand, but go ahead.
it is. It's a one night stand if you fucking never talk again.
That's a one night stand.
Okay.
In the
So-
same night, 24
Yeah.
hours.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
so
I
after we met, I think I waited about a good 2 hours. And
Right.
then, but the problem is that afterwards, like, we started arguing, like, it turned into, like, a fucking relationship right away. And it's like, this is not where so
Right.
point of it is, yeah, we're still cool. We still talk.
Not a one night stand. But okay, good.
But I
know what?
tried.
But that's a very telling story of you because it's cool. Mad respect for, not just opening
Right.
your legs on a fucking dude that you just met at fucking live on a good night that
Which
you
to me
pop
ain't
a
nothing
bottle.
wrong with. If
It's
you want to
nothing wrong
open
with
your
it.
legs on the first night, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Go
listen,
ahead.
listen, ladies.
Right.
Because there's a lot of judgment out here in the world.
That's right.
If you want to pop that pussy the minute you see your knight in shining armor, by any means. Oh,
And I'll explain, and there's nothing wrong- and there's
Open
nothing
them
wrong with
things up.
that.
Nobody's judging you.
No.
Okay? You should be able to be sexually free. You hear what I'm saying? Sexually free yourself.
That's right.
No, but the reason I did do it is because, like, A, I liked him. B, like, I don't set a time frame. Like, I don't do the whole, like, 3 months, 6 month thing. Like, bro, whether we fuck the first night or a year later, it doesn't matter. The same thing's gonna happen.
So you sucking dick the first night or no?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, because
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
There's
different.
but there's nothing wrong with that if you like
that's okay.
someone.
Nah, because for some reason a lot of females be having this thing, I don't suck dick.
If you think
I
waiting
don't
3
suck
months is gonna
dick.
change anything, it's not.
It's
He's
not.
still gonna dub you after if he doesn't like you. If he fucks with you, whether you fuck him on the first second of meeting him, he's gonna continue talking to you.
Yeah,
Right.
and sucking dick is kind of like a cheat code for girls to not up their numbers.
I've never. If I'm sucking dick, I'm fucking.
Do you consider sucking dick a body? Or
No,
anybody sucking
no.
dick a-
Yes, because
It
I'm
is?
fucking after. I've never just
Well,
sucked
yeah,
someone's
okay,
dick.
right,
But
So do you consider it a body though if it's just you sucking dick?
yeah.
Do you?
Wow.
Well, because I'm saying I would never just suck a dick. Like,
Like
if
if
I'm
I
sucking dick,
just
I'm
ate a
fucking.
girl out,
I wouldn't consider that.
I'm
a
not
Nah,
body.
nah, that's not a
Unless I
body.
nut, it's
I
not
don't
a
consider
body.
that nothing.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
So
Ex
you-
told me that.
I-
And she also told me another cheat code that she fucks ex after like failed relationships. She fucks ex to not raise her body count either. Even if it's an
Everybody
ex-
does that.
Right.
I
Everyone
know,
has everyone has that one favorite ex that just will never go away.
But isn't it more bodies still like? Cause he in the 2 years that y'all haven't been fucking, he's fucked a bunch of bitches. So aren't you fucking the bitches he fucked? So it's kind of like bodies, even though technically You're fucking
Nah,
an ex?
now you overthinking
I know
it.
I am,
When
but
I'm
it's
fucking
okay.
someone,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about all the other people, because then I'm not gonna even. What's the point of me doing this? I'm gonna be miserable.
All right, okay.
Can't,
so that's how you keep your numbers down.
Is that
for
what you
female,
wait?
right?
So when you're fucking a bitch, you're thinking,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
how many men
she
have
was with
been here?
Ernesto last year. Fuck, I'm fucking all over Ernesto.
Not Ernesto.
How are you ever gonna fall in
yeah.
love if you're thinking like that?
Yeah, I mean, for love.
So, alright, so when you fucking,
Love.
since we talking about it, when you fucking, do you like to be the one in control, or do you like to be the one getting taken control of?
In life, I want to be in control, but in bed, I want to be controlled. Like, I want the man to take charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Which
lie.
a lot of guys, it's weird. They want a bitch to take control. They won't.
No,
like,
no, not
I'm
me.
telling
Me
you.
personally, I you know what I'm saying? I like to pin you down and tie you up. You know what I'm saying? Put you in a headlock and shit. Basically, somebody could cheat on you and you'll stay around if you really
Oh
love that
no!
person.
If somebody cheats on me, you're dying. Like, first the bitch is getting smacked, then you're getting smacked right after.
Oh shit. Okay. Nah, you know, that's what I thought and shit. But yeah, nah, that's cool.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't. What? Our
Me
Taurus
personally though, yeah, I need to, you know, I need to take control from start to finish. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, especially when it comes to riding dick, a lot of females do not know how to do that. Like, it hurts my pelvic. So I'd rather me be on top and let me, like, you know?
What type of straw bitches you fucking? Are you creating fires and some sticks and shit?
Nah, bro, it be the thick ones, bro.
Really?
You ever be one on top and they just don't know what they doing though? Like, they just up there almost breaking your dick?
That's what I like. I want them to break my
Hey,
dick.
bro, yeah.
I thought the
nah,
point
you
of
a
being
different
thick was
type
just to
of
get
freak.
fucked from the back. Like,
But yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If you had to do a percentage about how
Sorry,
many
I'm
times you really came versus when you didn't, what would be the ratio?
oh no.
For the first times.
No, first time's always trash. Because
Really?
you don't know each other. It's awkward. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
you telling me when you first, like, get with a guy, fuck a guy, whatever.
I always think afterwards, damn, that was trash. But then you get 3 chances with me. You get a second, and then if you're still trash by
so
the
you basically
third,
saying that if the dick was trash the first time,
yeah, you still get 2
you
more
at least
chances.
2 more.
Yeah.
Word.
By
3
the third
strikes and you
time,
out
if you're
ruled,
still
fellas.
trash, goodbye. I actually had somebody who, like years ago, we had sex and it was the worst sex of my life. And I've never had bad sex because every person I've ever fucked, like, I've had feelings for. So I'm like, it can't be bad if you care about the person. Yo, this shit was trash.
Yo, speaking
Second
of
time
which,
was
yo,
worse. And by the third time, it was so bad, I deaded him. Years later, we ran into each other again at like a concert.
And you asked her?
No. And he was just like, oh, why do, he got my number. We started hanging out again. And he was like, why do we ever lose touch? And I never wanted to tell him the real reason
You
is
should have
because
told
it
us
was,
that. Your dick is
I couldn't because we
So
started
look, I got
dating.
a crazy story, man. I got a
What?
crazy story like that. Yo, so look, what happened?
Wait, I would have followed.
Oh, go
Put a
ahead.
period on this. Did he get better?
Yeah,
Okay.
which is crazy. It got way better. I don't know who the fuck he was fucking throughout all these
Yeah,
years.
you just needed to fucking.
But the problem is,
hold his hand and hold his
No.
dick and guide him through.
but
the
then
fucking-
Pause.
we start arguing.
Okay, fuck.
We start arguing so much, the sex ended up getting bad again. I don't know how, but it went right back to what it used to be. And I was like, is
Yeah,
this
that's crazy.
possible?
Yeah, no, I had a crazy story like that before too, though, man. I was a little younger, man, and it was this girl, and I was talking shit to her. I'm talking about for weeks. Oh, I'm gonna tear your ass up when I see you. I'm gonna break you in half. Just talking shit.
Yeah.
Finally link up with the girl. All my boys was in the other room, and the walls is thin, so you could hear everything. It was quiet. You know what I'm saying? And I was actually bragging to them, like, man, watch this. I'm about to take her into this room, tear her ass up. So we go into the room. Oh, we get right to it. You know what I'm saying? She giving me that neck Bobby Johnson, that nectarine. You know what I'm saying? That, yeah, I mean,
That
you know
motherfucking Twister 1000,
that
gup,
motherfucking,
gup,
that
5,000.
fucking gup 10,000. Like, you know, then we get right to it. We start fucking boom, 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 right? I'm hitting it out. You know what I'm saying? She's like, stop. So when she say stop, like, I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? See, she don't know though that my boys is listening, ear pressed to the wall, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing if I'm like tearing shit up or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying?
I was like this. Then
So yeah, no, I don't know about that part.
It
Yo,
wasn't there.
so I'm chilling. I'm like, yo, what's up? What happened? She was like, I ain't gonna lie, your stroke game is weak.
You're fucking
Yo,
lying.
when I say my whole heart dropped, yo, you would think that everything would be cool. The bros bust into the room. I'm talking about I'm butt naked, she butt naked. They laughing, like cracking up, turning the lights on and shit. it's to the point I look back, the girl's laughing with him.
Oh my God.
Is this a real story or is this a skit?
It's a real. The girl.
God damn.
The girl who's seeing this, when you see this, you know exactly who you are. You know I redeemed myself. Because it's crazy because she wanted to give me another chance.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know.
That same day? No.
No. This happened like about maybe a month or two.
No, that
later.
day she got a train ran on her.
Tell me to my face, your dick was whack.
Wow. That's normal. You're supposed to tell them.
Nah,
if I'm having sex with someone and it's bad, I'm going to say something.
This I know it had to be real bad, though, because she literally stopped me while we was doing it. Usually it'd be like maybe after or something like that. And that was the one and only time that ever happened. So like I literally never ever, I made sure like I went back into the gym, you know, had to, you know what I'm saying, do my thing, man, and you know.
And that was the day Chink started eating off of girls' asses, by the way.
So, Mari, what's your type?
So my type is basically sell drugs are a scam, go to jail, but not for more than 5 years because we can't rehabilitate you otherwise. You can't have Instagram because I'm going to be having to check your DM and, you know, we're not doing any of that. So I don't like a guy who's too friendly. There's nothing worse than like, you know, fucking opening the doors for other bitches and shit. We don't fucking like that. Or like, oh, hi, darling. You know what I mean? No, thank you.
Flowers?
Flowers, yes. You have to give me flowers every time I see you.
What type of flowers?
White roses. Do not ever give a bitch red roses. That shit is like annoying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You heard it here first.
I prefer a pothead because every time I date somebody who isn't, they're always complaining about it. It's like, oh, that shit's too loud. Do you even know what that fucking means?
Do they mean you or the weed?
The weed.
Okay.
I get it. I'm fucking loud, but the weed is louder. And
that's some loud weed.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That's some loud weed.
Right.
And that's it. You can't be a comedian.
Okay.
Because then, if I date a comedian, then we're gonna constantly be competing with each other, and I'm always gonna be ahead of you, and the man is always gonna like look at me like, oh, this fucking bitch, so like he's gonna hate on me and shit.
That actually leads into the next part of what I was talking about too, because all right, you know, I do Instagram, you do Instagram, we've been around a lot of people.
I try to do Instagram.
He does Instagram. we all been in this Instagram industry because it's really like an industry if you really want to put it that way. Like how is it how is it like behind the scenes? How is it working with other Instagram influencers? I'm gonna tell my side too, but you know I just wanted to ask, you know, how is it like just working with others? You know, their personalities on and off the camera. How is that for you?
As a female comedian, you come in and people only work with you because they want to fuck you. Like people, so far that's what it's been. So it's usually the fat ugly guys that want to fucking try to fuck and they never get pussy. And then it'd be like the hot guys that do it and they could actually get pussy, but they're the ones that are super respectful. And that's what I've learned so far, that the ugly one, no, but it's true. Chink never like ever would disrespect a bitch. And I've seen him get pussy from bad bitches. Because he don't do none of that creepy shit. Any man that tries to do too much, those are the ones that get no pussy at all.
Yeah. I have to agree.
When I first started, I used to think like, oh, it's so much harder being a woman because they don't take us seriously. It's easier because everyone's going to answer my DMs. You're more likely to meet up with me than a man. So it's easier for us to grow even our following because we're girls. Like people are going to follow us even if they don't think we're funny. If we got tits or ass, a man, you got to be funny. Like you got to really put some work in to get the followers. So I think it's harder for men, to be honest.
But so that's one good part. So how's it been actually like working with different people who have like the same following or bigger followings, or you know they're considered popular on social media? How is it actually when you meet these people or be around these type of people?
I mean, some people. Like, the problem with this game is everyone, like, tries to be friends, and it became, like, a high school. Like, there's these little cliques. People actually have real beef. And it's like, when you think about it, bro, if you're beefing over a little bit of money, imagine what people would do over, like, a real check, you know? So it's a lot of snakes.
That's another good one, too, with the money. So, like, do you think that all influencers are making money off of what they do?
No, not at all.
Right.
Very few. Like, there's so many people that have millions of followers and they don't have no money for their
pennies to rub together.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was like my goal. When I hit $1 million, I said I want to make $1 million off 1 million followers. So
I have a question for both of y'all because I you know do it lightly, but I'm not as successful with the clout as y'all two. So why is it that you do it? Number one, first question, and where do you hope it goes? You just answered it $1 million, but how?
Okay.
We're gonna make that happen. You check it, go.
All right. So for me, man, the reason why I do it is obviously what it brings, which is like the exposure, the platform, me being able to network with like a lot of people, expand any businesses I may have or brands. So, you know, I guess my reasoning on my stage is, you know, the Instagram comedy, but, you know, I'm gonna eventually branch off into a lot of different things like podcasting, movies, you know, shows, you know, things like that. And the ultimate goal, just like mine said, you know, to make that bag. You know, that's my goal anyway. I don't know. I think a lot of people tend to like the attention and the fame side more. Which, don't get me wrong, I get caught up in it sometimes. I'm sure, you know, a lot of people get caught up in it. But I think the main goal, which should always be like, yo, this is going to help me get to it like $1 million, if not 10 million, 100 million. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I want to expand from here, YouTube, TV, motion pictures, you know, that's basically it. And just keep circulating with that, you know, until like the bag just gets bigger and bigger, and I venture off into other things and businesses and stuff, like crypto and all of that, you know, that's like a big thing right now, so.
Yeah.
Right.
I started doing it because like back in the day when I used to go through like my depression, and I used to actually watch Instagram comedy as a way to like escape. Like that shit used to take my mind off of everything. And all the people that I used to look up to, like, and I used to watch their videos, like, you know, it.
Like who?
Fucking, like, I used to watch Ken's videos, or, you know, like, all those people, like CeeLo, Prince, Daniel, you know what I mean? Like, and when I started it, that was really my reasoning for doing it. I wanted to help other people that were going through depression, like, also escape. And you know, back in the day, I used to be friends with a lot of stand-up comedians, and none of them drink, and they're very depressed people. And I used to wonder, how can you be doing comedy, but you're that depressed all the time? But when you start doing this, you kind of start to understand, like, because you almost, it doesn't matter if you're having the worst day of your fucking life. You're here to make other people laugh. We don't care if you're having a bad day. So that's the only part that kind of like is tough sometimes. But I know, like, my reasoning even wasn't money, to be honest. Like, I wasn't thinking about fame or money. Like, I don't know what I was doing, to be honest. I just love doing it. And the fact that money, like, the fact that you get paid for doing something you love is amazing. But anyone that starts doing this for the attention, they're never going to get anywhere. You know what I mean? Because I bet you didn't start this shit for attention. Like, it happens by accident. Your first video, I bet you wasn't even thinking that you was going to be here today.
What's his name? Shout out DJ Khaled, man. Honestly, that was my inspiration that kind of got me started with doing the videos, because that's when he was on his, like, be thankful, be grateful. My first ever video I ever made, I literally just repeated those words. The first thing I ever said was, good morning, everybody. Be thankful and grateful. I love y'all. And the response I had got from at the time, it just made me keep going. Because before, you know, Instagram, man, you know, I was outside. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
Shout out, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Started from a project window, man. Now I'm on balconies and shit, man. Pools and ships and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out my hood, Camden, New Jersey, man. We on the map, man. You know what I'm saying? We here.
So that was a very interesting answer from both of y'all. Now, Damnhomie, you mentioned depression. A lot of people look at you, say you're beautiful. You know, what do you have to be depressed about? One would think, right? You're very strong-willed, very strong personality. Why? Not why exactly, but like, how is that? When people look at you, like, she don't look depressed.
Yeah.
Did depression hit anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it could. I know what you're saying. Like, sometimes I'll look at a girl and be like, yo, she lives the perfect life. What do you got to be sad about? And I mean, I went through my shit because, you know, at that time I was doing real estate. Everything was going good in my life. And then I met this guy, and
always a guy.
It's always a fucking guy. If you're a woman and you're doing good, bro, don't let these fuck boys come in your life and ruin it.
Don't let us ruin it.
Don't let them. Get away.
Be successful. So we can have somewhere to live. If I give you the dick.
Yes, nothing else.
Yeah. And basically, you know, we went through it. Like, he one day pretty much beat the shit out of me, and he was on parole.
Oh, let's pause that real fast. Any man out there that put his hands on a female is a bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Unless she's a man. All right, keep going.
Whoa. Well, transphobia. Edit out.
Right.
Basically,
My
just
bad. Shout out LGBTQ.
Yo,
No, stop it. You already
his
got
laugh got so nervous.
I was like, we're canceled before we even began.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
my
Go
bad.
ahead. Upside down. Wow, that's a real thing.
Yeah, basically, this guy was on parole, and my best friend introduced me to him. I didn't know that she was a parole officer. It's like this story has so many twists and turns to it, but basically this bitch who I was best friends with, she told me she worked in a doctor's office, but she actually worked as a PO. And one of her people like that was constantly bringing her iPads and cell phones, like to give him like clean urine, whatever. Asked her basically like, I'll do anything, bro, hook me up with her. So she hooked me up with him knowing that his record, basically he went to jail for like hitting his baby moms with a pipe. Then he got out, fucked up 2 other bitches, got out, fucked up another girl. Like he was in and out of jail for fighting women. But I didn't know this.
Oh, let me repeat that one more time. If you put your hands on any female as a man, fuck you. You're just a bitch ass nigga. We don't promote any of that domestic violence shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just walk away, bro. Walk away. But on another note, some of you bitches do need to get body slammed though. You know what I'm saying? Just a body slam.
Once again,
bro, what? I just said a body slam, bro. Alright, man, my bad.
Unless it's in a sexual way.
I
know what he's saying. Like there has been times where like
I said they deserve, not saying that they
There's
should.
been times where I have deserved it, but as a woman, it's like, you know, it's like
no. There's
like
no
if you
good
go
way.
like if you sleep. Okay, let me give you a scenario.
Yeah.
You're asleep and you wake up with a knife in your chest from a girl that you're sleeping with.
This actually happened to me, by the way.
Oh wow.
Basically, like, he beat the shit out of me, and I didn't go to the hospital because I knew the first thing they do is ask questions and call the police. So my dumbass, I just went, you know, home, and like I've always been a really happy person, but going through something like that shit really traumatized me because I've told the story actually on No Jumper, but I never went into detail. What happened was basically we're arguing because he went through every number of my phone. He knew every one of my friends, and he's like, "Who's Julie?" And I'm like, fuck, that was my ex. I saved my ex-boyfriend of 10 years under Julie, but that's only because we're still friends. But you know what I mean? Like,
So you save all your ex's numbers or guys'
no.
numbers under
This
girls?
is just a one-time thing. It was saved under Julie. And we were friends, but I knew he wasn't going to be cool with me being friends with my ex, but we wasn't doing nothing. So basically he calls him and goes, oh, you guys are still fucking around? My ex wanted me back, so he was like, oh, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I need to say. So he's like, nah, we don't have sex anymore. But every time you guys argue, she calls me. Like, she calls me every time you guys go through problems. So he basically said, you know, go fuck yourself. I was like, all right. So I start walking away. I turn around. Out of nowhere, he comes driving up, gets out the car, punches me dead in the face, like, drags me into the car, and for hours basically kidnapped me, wouldn't let me leave. I didn't end up, you know, calling the police, but he was on parole, so he ended up violating parole anyway because he was a scammer. So, of course, he went to jail, and at the time, I decided to stick by his side because basically what happened was he went to jail, came out, and the day he came out is the day I left him. I basically said, you know, like, I was there for him. This way I have no guilt. I could move forward with my life.
Right.
And then another reason why I left is because I found out that he was actually cheating on me with somebody. When I found that out, I said, you want him, you could have him. And a couple of months later, they got married, and he ended up shooting her and killing her.
Are you serious?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So at the time, you know, like,
You dodged a bullet
that's
there.
the reason also why I started doing
No pun
Instagram is
intended.
because when that... Wait, can we restart?
Careful, Lucy. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah,
That's the reason you started doing
Basically,
Instagram.
that's the reason I started doing this is because when that happened, I literally said, bro, I don't give a fuck what no one thinks about me. Like, I could have been dead today. Like, and I wanted, like, I felt like I was living, but I wasn't really living. Like, I was just there.
So ladies, just so you know, if it's, you know, if as soon as you see any signs, you know what I mean? Because I'll be feeling like a lot of females, they'll see signs from, like, guys and stuff like that, and they'll kind of ignore, you know what I mean? And then before you know it, unfortunately, like, it can lead to, you know, something very serious, like losing their life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta say that it's very strong of you to even bring it up and talk about it.
Yeah, we appreciate
on such
that,
a
for sure.
public platform with us. And,
The point is basically like if a guy ever tries you, bro, there's no fixing him. That's the one thing you can't fix when it
Right.
comes to a man. Like, you gotta leave. I don't give a fuck if you've been together 2 years, 5 years, like, and say, because a lot of times you feel like, damn, like, you feel like no one else is going through it. It's like, and you're not alone. A lot of women go through it, and you just gotta get up and leave.
Right.
And the reason I didn't want to is because I felt like in me, like, damn, did I just waste all this time trying to make it work? But the thing is, I don't care how much time you wasted, you gotta just go.
Okay, quick question. He was the one who called Julie.
He was the one that called Julie.
Did Julie ever fucking feel bad for fucking putting you in that
So
position?
basically, my ex of 10 years, when I talked to him, I was like, yo, you're happy you did that? He said, somebody had to do it. It just couldn't be me.
That's terrible.
He was so mad at me that I left him for someone else, that he wanted this piece of shit to punch me. He just didn't want to be the one to do
I be
it.
hearing these stories about niggas. It be shocking me, bro. Cause like, you know what I'm saying. Me
Yeah.
personally, like, I've never ever put my hand on a woman. Like, you know what I mean? Unless it was in another lane. You know what I mean? But on a serious note, I never put my hands on a woman before. And to me, it's like when it get to that point where like certain words or actions come, yo, just leave or walk away. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, not to say like, you know, it's okay, but like, yo, it's billions of females out there. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
this
yo,
guy looked like he had a fucking whole other problem. This was like
it's probably some
recurring-
childhood shit, some shit he probably went through. You know, he might have got
it's-
touched or something. I don't
It's just
know.
to say, like, somebody who, you know, you could watch every day thinking, wow, she lives the perfect life. And you'd never know. You know, I go through depression still, anxiety. I have PTSD from it. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night sweating sometimes. Like, I have nightmares. And I feel like, you know, I have mood swings. And it's not easy, but every day you could choose to make the best out of your situation. You could choose to be happy. You could choose to, like, and, you know, tell people you're not alone. A lot of people are going through it. And just get therapy or get help. Do whatever you need to do. Like, or find, if you're not into therapy, like I'm not, I don't believe in therapy. Find things, you know, you need. Like, go to the gym. Like, take care of yourself. Find a hobby that you love doing and put your all into it. Like, this literally saved my life because I put my all into comedy. And even though, like, my job is to make other people laugh, it's what saved me. So the reason I do this is not for attention, not for money, not for clout. Literally, I did this to help people, and it saved my life in return. So.
Word,
What's
wow.
up, yo? See?
There you
And
go.
that's for a lot of people. You never know people's stories, man. I think a lot of people think that because, you know, we social media stars or whatever you want to call it, we popular, that we always are just 24/7 happy. Believe it or not, I'm not really the same off the camera how I am on the camera. I'm not saying that I'm a gimmick or I try to be like on
He's
no funny
human.
shit, but
Right.
yeah, you know, I'm not smiling 24/7. I'm not walking around yelling at everybody. I think everybody got this thing where I'm just like, come on, like all day.
Like, I
And
remember.
it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of these people that go out here and you know, do their acting thing or their social media thing. You know, that's not always them. And in a good way and in a bad way. Because there's a lot of them out here. Because that's what I was going to ask you too. Like, I ran into a lot of these different Instagram comedians, different entertainers, and off the camera, they're weird.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Yo, you used
Like,
to
it'd be
say that,
people-
like,
it'd be
well,
people- it'd be
all these
people
people
that-
is weird, and I
Yeah, it's a whole
get it
different
now.
world. Like, so
'cause they
when I
don't-
say I'm an Instagram person, but I'm not an Instagram person, I mean, like, you know, off the camera, I got a life. I do shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm connected with real people in real life. You know what I mean? I enjoy
Yeah.
life. A lot of these people, like, they don't know how to be social. Like, it's been, you know, I won't name names, been a couple of Instagram comedians, very known, millions of followers, real cool on the camera, but you meet them, they don't talk at all, they're in their phone, anti-social as hell, kind of weird, like
Quiet.
Yeah, very quiet. Not
Yeah, and the
outspoken,
minute
how
the
they
camera
are.
goes on, they're like, yo, and it's like, yo, who
that's
are
like,
you?
yo,
What
yeah,
the
you know what I'm
fuck?
saying? Which that's nothing wrong either. You know, they keep it professional, like I said, but
I
it's
wish
like,
I could do
they
that.
be-
I wish I
they
could
kinda
turn it
weird.
on and off, but I
Yeah.
just,
Hold on. Sorry.
it's like,
I just bit my tongue. Shit.
like I seen
Please.
Little Duval one time said that going viral is like the worst thing you could do.
Right.
But it's true. Like everybody would suck dick to be in your shoes. Like
A lot of people have
a lot of
something.
people do suck dick to be
I
in your
hope
shoes,
some
and I'm
females
saying,
will,
but you don't understand what you're getting. Like
Right.
going viral means like. There's gonna be times you don't even want to come outside because you're like, bro, I know if I go outside and people meet me, they're gonna want to see me like that. Hi, and it's like I don't feel like that right now, so I'd rather just Because if you meet someone and
that
you're
would
down,
be unfair because that'd be their first time meeting you.
and
so
then
you
they're
don't wanna
always gonna
give
remember that. Like, oh, I met her
Right.
and she was a fucking bitch. She's
Right.
whack. So I don't want to give that impression. So I have to give 100% at all
to the
times.
late great DMX. I remember my first time ever meeting him. I never met him, you know, and this was actually right before he passed away. You know, shout out my guy Trapper Stay. He had this event, made sure he came and brought him out. So it was like really my first time ever meeting him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like watching your favorite superhero since a child, and you finally meet your superhero in person for the first time, maybe 20 years later, and then your superhero tell you, "Yo, go that way." So
Yeah.
I'll never forget. You know what I mean? I met him. And I was so excited, and you know what I mean? I was so happy to see him. I'm like, yo, this is him. Like, this is the legend in the flesh. And he looked at me and was like, because I wanted to go up to him, and he was like, yo, I don't do videos.
Oh,
and when I say it just crushed me, like, you know what I mean? Like, I really wanted to, you know,
But
do
wait,
video
wait,
and stuff
wait,
with
wait,
him.
wait,
But,
here's the
that's
thing.
why I don't want to meet my heroes.
but,
No, that's true, that's what they say.
here comes the but. I understood only because
Of what you do.
me personally, but that's because I actually do it and I've experienced that little level of fame, whatever you want to call it.
But also just
him
to
on
put
another level, so it made me almost understand, like, you know what?
Did he give you a picture? Yes or no?
I got a picture.
You got a
Damn,
picture. You got
more
a
than me.
picture.
I
still
ain't
did a
even
video,
got a
right?
picture.
I still did a
Of
video
DMX?
anyway, though. I ain't
No,
gonna
I
lie.
wish.
I still did a video.
Now here's the thing with them. I understand it because he's 20 years in the game. How many times have he had people try to drop some videos?
I'm sure.
It's worse when it's what y'all were talking about. Instagram stars who don't have two quarters to rub together. Be humble. I want to help.
Right.
I might just be a fan. Let me get a pig or something. You know, that's worse. Me, I'm coming at it through a industry thing. Like, you should be bigger than what you are. Yes, you have clout. Yes, you have 1 million followers. Yes, you verified. But what do you, like, what's the legacy? Where's the money? Where's the bread?
Right.
Where's
That's a
the
lot.
money?
That's a lot of people.
That's 99% of them. I had a couple of them sleeping on my couch. I'm very ungrateful. There has to be, and that's why I talked to y'all. That's why I asked that question earlier. Where do you want to go with this, and how do you want to do it? Because there is a lane, but do y'all feel like a lot of Instagram stars get complacent and in that spider web of just clout's enough?
A lot of people, I think, are good with just attention, not even having any money.
There's a lot of people who got money that traded in for attention. Yo, it's a lot of people that pay for what they call promotions, and you know what I'm saying? And because they want to be put out there. It could be somebody who don't entertain nothing in their life or got aspirations to have the fame and the attention.
Even people,
and they just can't get it.
People
so
hit me
they'll
up and go like,
actually use their money to pay for that. Yo, believe it or not, attention right now is like the #1 drug.
Yeah.
Well, pussy will always be the #1, but
no, right
as far as
now,
on a social
that's not
level,
true because
attention is really everything.
guys will
you know
literally
what I'm
push
saying?
bitches out the way just to get next to rappers. So attention is #1.
true.
Pussy's #3 now.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? People as far as the clout? What?
Some people will really want to get
forgot.
next to other people just because of the attention or the clout that it brings. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot
Some
of
people
people
are
know
just
that they
fine with
got to
that.
get around other people.
Because no one really has a
to
plan.
get
Like,
that,
I
yeah.
didn't have a plan when I started. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I did one video and people said, keep going. So I'm
That's
doing
exactly
more.
how it happened with me. For
I'm
sure.
doing more and more. And I'm not getting on World Star. So I'm asking my manager at the time, like, what am I doing wrong? And he's like, you're not doing anything wrong. Keep going. For like a year, I kept posting every day, sending them a video every day for a year. And then a year later, that's when I started getting posted every day.
Yeah.
But that took so much fucking work. Like, everyone's thing is different. Some people go viral off their first video. Some people take years to hit a viral video.
Yeah. Right.
So
I think people getting better too on the business side. I've been hearing a lot more people been closing out deals, stuff like that. Like a lot of major brands.
Very
For
rare.
example, shout out my boy Funny Marco. My boy Funny Marco. Man, I remember when he had like only like maybe 30,000 followers. I think right now he's at like 3 million.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He locked in a lot of deals. I seen him get some with Foot Locker. I think he got like other brands that I wouldn't know, but like he signed actual deals with.
Nina Marie's doing really good on the female side.
Right.
She's getting brands like Carl Jr. Like
let's even take it all the way to Jake Paul. Like, you know, he's like a prime example of what social media could do for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because he started off on Vine or something like that.
Started off on Vine. He's a YouTuber.
Yeah,
like,
and then he went to YouTube, and now he converted that.
And he got canceled.
He's a fucking boxer.
Bro, he's been canceled so many times.
Knocking people out now.
Yo,
you know
fighting
what I'm saying?
Mayweather.
Come on, his brother fought the best, arguably the best fight of all time.
So here's the thing.
So that's what it could
outside
really
the
lead to,
box.
right?
outside the box on the Instagram class that y'all in, right? Not many, very rare that make it to a big level as far as like, to me, Fat Boy made it off the Instagram. To me, even
DC Young Fly.
He
perfect.
made it.
Trevor Wallace is what I want to, but I try not to compare myself to white people because it's a whole different, they got to live.
Edit.
Anyways, my point is, y'all Instagram class, y'all have, I watch y'all and I'm like, man, these motherfuckers could be selling out.
And this is the crazy thing, though. This is how I feel about Instagram. It's still like a brand new lane. We still like a new industry.
People don't know how much it's worth.
There's a lot of people who don't take it as serious on a note like, oh, there's just people who just want attention and clout. But then there's people who do take it serious and they're multi-millionaires or they're making, not even people who not, bro.
And then they're starting to take it seriously.
I done got a couple racks out this shit already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm talking about,
you know what I mean?
100 racks.
Yeah, I got a couple racks though, man, out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
honestly, nowadays,
I know people
watch Instagram for commercials.
That's really how I kind of, make my little coin and stuff. I don't know how other people work. But Maya, back to what you were saying about
the way I do it is like, when I first started, I basically was doing real estate and I quit my job. And for a year while I was working on this, like, I didn't make no money. So I was making mad videos and you get posted on WorldStar. Let's say your followers go up. The more you go up, the more you could charge people. So I think I started out with like $500 posts.
Ooh.
Or collabs. So people either pay me to like promote their business, their stores. It could be clothing brand. Like, people just literally send you weed. They want you to promote their weed, and people will pay you to collab with them. So I've had literally other comedians who pay me to come up. Like, I made a couple of people like who they are today.
Dope.
Off of $500, like, literally.
I could definitely relate to that too, man.
And then you charge
a lot of y'all
$1,000.
out here, man. We done gave birth to, man.
Literally.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's why y'all got into the beefs. Because y'all think that that's important, which I get it, because a lot of them are ungrateful, right? I get that.
But those people just don't last.
Exactly,
that's all it is.
don't last.
Like, anyone that needs to, like, climb on someone else's back for, like, they're not gonna last. The only people that last are the ones that could hold their own shit, got their own ideas, and they don't need to record with anyone. Like, bro, if I don't have no one to record today, I could record on my own. I could just do talking videos. You don't need no one to record with you.
And you're still looking for more opportunity.
Yeah.
Like Jasmine Brown is another one. She's from Miami, so I'm gonna be biased, right? She did the Instagram. She does stand up. She does her thing. She has her personalities. The Toya Turn Up. Then she got the show with the 50 Cent show. It was only lasted one season.
Oh, I love her.
She's great.
She's been working for years. Like, I remember I used to watch her and be like, how can you have 2 million pages? Like, both her pages got 1 million followers, and one is her and one is her character.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was fucking genius.
That's her stand-up show too.
Yeah.
That's pretty
You know
dope.
what I'm saying? And she's one of the ones that I said she did the right thing.
Yeah.
Along with Fat Boy, her, and that's the one. That's how I like think that all of y'all should be. But I feel like a lot of y'all. I'm not talking about y'all because y'all here, but the high school thing that you mentioned before, the beefs, it's not real beef, to be honest.
At all.
No.
They gotta stop throwing that word
Because that
around.
never, nothing ever happened. I've never,
attitude,
you know how many
man.
people I wanted to smack and I've never had that chance. Like, they don't want it.
Right.
Or it'll be some people coming up to me like, yo, you got beef with so-and-so? And I'm like, what's beef to you? Because beef to me is like somebody has to die. Right?
Yeah. Beef is like, bro, I'm coming and punching you in the face.
Go leave the face of this earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't have beef with nobody on no Instagram.
They think beef is like they commented some
this
stupid
is all
shit.
entertainment.
Bro, and I
Yeah,
can't stand those people that they'll comment some corny shit, but they're never doing anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And they stay inside their fucking house. If you
Right.
ever come to their block, they're not there.
They don't have a block. They live in a nice, community.
Yeah,
with-
they live in like a little corner
yeah,
building.
that's the, they have a neighborhood.
Yeah, they have a grocery
Neighborhood
store.
watch, right?
It's
You know what I'm saying?
no, it's literally
Yeah.
a bodega they chill next to.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Yeah.
That's it. That's their
That's
life.
the worst. That's even worse. A bodega that they chill next to all day. Do something. Get a job or something.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, that is great when I see Instagram stars from your class thinking outside the box because it really has a lot of opportunity. You guys are influencers. You could sell whatever.
Yeah, merch is definitely a big thing for a lot of influencers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I got the T-shirts popping right now. Believe it or not, man, they doing all right just for the beginning. You know what I mean?
What you got?
I got a line of dildos. No, I'm kidding.
Of course you
I'm
do.
kidding. What do you mean, of course?
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
Not right now. We're still working on Shoot Your Shot with World Star. So
shout out World Star.
World Star. So basically, it's a show about me finding love, and every week I will go live. Chink was on the show.
Yeah,
and
it was fun.
Yeah,
what
and
did they do?
basically it's guys trying to holler at me, and me, them shooting their shot. So at the end, I didn't find love after 9 episodes, and now we're gonna move forward to, they're gonna pitch the show. And at the same time, we're gonna now do it to where I'm gonna be finding other people love because I'm the hopeless bitch that can never find it for herself.
Right. Well, what was the best pickup line that you heard?
You read my fucking mind. I was really
the best
wondering
pickup
that,
line.
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, I only asked.
From a girl. It was
really?
from a girl.
Of course it was. Go ahead.
I don't even know what did she say. She was like, just I'm coming over, I'm bringing a blunt, I'm eating your pussy. Like it was just I don't know. Yeah. Every guy was just like, oh, I'm gonna take you to the movies. Like I don't know what it was. Like
I said I would take you to the movies.
You did? No, you did.
No,
you came out. I think you when I brought on comedians, I asked them like for advice.
Oh, advice?
I don't remember. Did you give me advice?
No, I said you need good dick, bubble gum, and 5-star restaurants.
Motherfucking Joel Santana over there.
Right, that's it.
About my show, I guess this chick had it right. I mean, yo, baby, I'm coming over. I'm gonna eat your pussy. I'm gonna bring you a sandwich, and I'll pay all your student loans.
It wasn't about what she said. It's the confidence she brought. I'm saying every man. The reason I didn't find love is because everybody was like scared of me and intimidated. And nowadays, if you want a bitch, like you gotta not be intimidated.
Word.
Just put in the headlock, drag her.
Would this pickup line work? Do you have a pickup line?
Yeah, let's go. Let's play Shoot Your Shot real quick. All right, you go first. Hi.
Hey, damn, baby, are you a bank? Because you have all my interest.
Security.
All right, so
all right, next. Hi.
I got a big ass dick trying to put it in your butt.
Oh my God, why? I'm about to call my homeboys over to fuck you up.
That worked?
Yeah.
That did not work. That it's you should have been said it like growl a little like.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Put this dick in your butt.
Exactly, like I'm saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can literally, bitch, come here and do that dish. It's like,
you pop smoke groupie, you. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not gonna work.
That's what I'm a girl. I'm telling you what works. Why do you think how high he barked at the bitch? Bro, if a guy ever barked at me, give me your cell phone. I'll put my number.
I would give up a gem right now, but
give it up. No, I gotta hear this.
Man, listen. So this what I do. Like how I get my, you know
Tell
what I'm saying. This how I get my women. I'm a virgin.
That works.
I'm scared of the pussy. Believe it or not, yo, it works every time, yo. Female come, are you scared? Oh, come here, little ass boy, and then before you know it, they the little ass girl getting folded in a pretzel. It was a trick, you know what I'm saying? It's like before you know it, now they getting monkey.
That's how I lost my virginity.
What the fuck?
My first boyfriend told me he was a virgin. He was not a fucking virgin.
Yo, it works, bro.
It works, but I never felt for it again.
There, especially if you out here getting pussy. Just say you don't get pussy.
But who the fuck? No offense, but no one's who's believing you.
But this the thing about it though. So this is what it is. It's not that they believe it, but because I even say some shit like that, it's like, oh, let me give him some pussy because he's not even being cocky about it.
I'm definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. I wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying?
Not honestly.
100%.
It works.
It works.
But do you think who's more likely to get the pussy? The guy that's not trying at all, or the guy that's really like
it's always
on
the guy
the
that's
bitch?
not trying. It's always that way.
It is.
Like
it is.
I literally this is what I do. I'll sit back. I'll be in the club or something, or I'll be chilling. We'll be in the strip club or something like that, or a regular club, whatever. All my bros will be on bitches all day. Just I'll be just sitting there on my phone or something. Always get tapped by, why are you over here so quiet? And in my head it's like, God, Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I literally just sit there because I already know, like, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta sit back and chill.
Yeah, word.
Not
Word.
me. I need a guy to be on my shit. Like,
Yeah, no, you're
I don't
I
not.
miss out on a lot of opportunities like that too, because I don't like, I will if I really have to, but most of the time it's
men will
chill,
never
it's
do
cool.
nothing if they don't have to. That's
You
why you know
gotta
bitches
understand,
will
too, it's
say
a
like,
lot
oh,
of creepy-
you don't have
it's
to
a
give
lot
me
of
flowers. A
creepy-ass
man will
niggas
never
out
do
here,
it.
yo.
You have
Well,
to
that's the thing,
make
that's
sure
the
they
thing.
know.
What we mentioned earlier, with like, why would I break my head trying to get you? You're so hot. You have 10 other me's. When I have 4 half yous massaging my feet, doing this, why would I do that? But here's the thing that I thought about today, matter of fact. I don't mind with you. I'll try with you, right? I don't mind being the +1 in 100, but I'll never be the 101.
But that's what every guy assumes. Like they look at a bitch with like
That's
a
a
little
good
bit
one.
of clout, and they're like, oh, she probably got 100 guys after her. Like I'm not trying to. But the thing is, how do you know 100 guys aren't thinking the same thing? Like, damn, this bitch must have 1,000,000 guys after her.
Because a lot of motherfuckers are ducks out here.
But what if she has no one hollering at her because everyone's afraid? Imagine that. What if you were the one guy that would have got pussy that day?
That's kind of unlikely though.
It
It is
maybe.
unlikely,
Like-
but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what
'Cause-
you're saying.
Don't get me wrong,
No,
some
but
guys-
I
a lot
have
of
mad
guys
guys
that's
hollering at me,
intimidated,
but they're all corny.
Right.
And it really be that one guy that's not trying that I'm just like,
Right.
why the fuck are you not
Like, I
trying?
had a girl fuck with me because she said like, "Oh, you act like you don't see me." You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Damn.
Yeah, but then
I
the
got
other motherfuckers.
You bring in the ugly bitch in high school out of her again. I don't want to be that bitch no
You
more.
not paying attention to me? Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
do
saying?
you think bitches that like get their body done, like bad bitches, you think they're more insecure than ugly bitches?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't stand
Hell
ugly
yeah.
bitches that
You
think
gotta-
they're bad, but that's how
That's
it
why
really
you'll see the
is.
girls with the nice bodies. They'll still be with those bottom tier type of niggas. Like,
'Cause
you
they
know what I'm
don't
saying?
know
Because in their
their
mind,
value.
they're still that same girl with, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them know they catch up like, oh, I'm a bad bitch, which that's still corny. So it's
Yeah.
like that's a thin line right there. Where
Yeah.
the females who get their body done, because it's like, yeah, you the shit, but you kind of can't act like the shit, even though you're supposed to act like the shit.
Yeah, you have
Like
to
be
it's like,
humble,
you know what I'm saying?
but at the same time know your worth.
Yeah,
Right.
because,
And it's
because
hard to do
honestly,
that.
you're Russian, so you look like you was pretty before. Anyways, you just wanted
Oh
to
no,
be
I was
hot.
ugly in high school.
Wow,
I wouldn't be this cool if I was pretty in high school.
that's funny.
No, but I'm talking about your physique.
Yeah, now.
No, but you didn't.
You know how much money it takes to look this ugly? Like, bro, it
That's
took a
funny.
lot.
That's funny, yo.
No, I don't think you were. It doesn't look like you were like. You look like you were
I know
pretty
what
or
you're
at least
talking about.
cute
Like,
before.
I can tell that it didn't
Now
take
you're hot.
much. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now you
Yeah.
just did a little couple up. Like, it's some girls who literally like
Right.
transform.
And then you
Nah,
find
those
out.
are the bitches that I'm like, fuck you. Like,
Right.
who's your doctor, bitch? Give it up. Like,
And then you only
Right.
find out you have a kid with them, and you're like, who the fuck is this ugly
yeah.
bitch?
Oh, I can't wait to see what my kid's gonna look like. They're
Yeah.
gonna
What's
look
up
like
with
the
the
old
females?
me.
Like, all right. Speaking of females getting their body done, how come it's only like 2 different body types? It's either Donkey Kong or Ant.
Yo, honestly, cause that's what y'all like. Bitches assume that's what y'all want.
It's either a girl that's really buff with a fat ass,
Yeah.
or a girl that's
All
really
that
skinny
is-
with too much ass, so her legs look like toothpicks holding up a potato.
So the
Jesus.
bitch, the
You know what I'm
ant
saying?
looking bitch, that bitch, basically, she didn't have her body done. She paid a couple of $100 in a basement in the Bronx somewhere just to put silicone in her ass. And the illegal shots. And that shit is so bad for you. Like, you could literally
Concrete
die
butt
from
be
that.
fucking my ass
Yeah,
it
that
up,
shit
man.
looks bad. It looks horrible. Feels like shit. And it turns purple. So you don't want to do that.
Those are the bitches who don't want to get the vaccine.
Always remember,
Yeah.
ladies, you can
But don't
change
fuck with
your
no
body,
condoms.
but you can't change that pussy.
Yeah. Or there's the bitch.
the outside you can change.
What are you talking about? The brolic football looking bitches?
Yeah.
Those are basically the bitches that spend a couple, like $3,000 to get their body done in DR, but they didn't get their arms lipoed.
Right.
That's the thing. If you're gonna get lipo, get it everywhere. Get it on your chin, because
Yeah.
all these bitches got double chins, big ass arms.
Yeah, they be looking like
Linebackers.
Yeah.
Big Poppy and
Yeah.
shit with titties.
They're like they about to go for 5 sacks in one game.
The reason they look like that is because everybody wants to spend like nothing on surgery, but it's like, bro, you're spending $40,000 on our mess bags, but you're not gonna spend money on your body. Like my body costs more than my car.
Yeah, wow.
So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
Well, first off, I don't have any idea how much your body is worth.
Well, my tits alone cost 20 grand this
Wow.
time around.
Okay, so your tits are a Prius, and then what's the rest of it?
Basically, well, this time it was 20. The last time I did them, it was 13, and the first time was 13.
Okay, perfect timing for a kid to show up.
Right.
What's up, buddy?
Hi.
What's up? Remote.
We're talking about candy.
We're talking about what your old feeding ground.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so altogether, it's like a Maserati.
I mean, the teeth were like 24,000.
So no, now you're getting into
Oh,
Tesla.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you want me to say everything, but what, you want me to go down
All right,
the
so
list?
if you had to go with a grand total, would you say it's over 100 grand?
Oh yeah,
Damn.
100%. 100%.
Wow. And with that right there, this has been episode 1 of the Good Morning Everybody podcast. I'm your boy Chink Capone, it's your guy Dean, Maya, signing out.
Yeah, you can find him at Chink Capone. Find me at Latino Tarantino.
And find me in the streets.
Yeah, right.
But where can I find you on Instagram?
Damnhomie11.
All right.
And then on OnlyFans, thank God again.
Damnhomie11.
That's right.
Link in bio. Thank you. Swipe up.
Swipe up, subscribe,
Let's
and
go.
yeah. Subscribe. She does a lot less talking on her OnlyFans. So.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. Make sure y'all
Thank you for
subscribe
having
to the
me.
channel, man. We out.